Want to know the mistakes that we do while weight loss which keep us stuck? If yes, then keep on watching because I'm going to share 5 of those. Hi everyone, I am Manisha Mehta, your own clinical dietitian and sports nutritionist, and you are on my channel Re-Nourish with Manisha. We are here making fitness easy for foodies. And in today's episode, I am going to discuss with you 5 mistakes that we do while weight loss which not only keep us stuck but also make it more likely for us to gain all the weight back, and then it makes it hard to lose it again. So without wasting any more time, let's just jump right into the 5 weight loss mistakes that we do. First, eating too less. Yes, there is an actual thing like that, and I'm sure it is very counterintuitive because usually it is believed that if you're supposed to lose weight, you're supposed to eat less, right? Wrong. Why? Because our body has a certain set of calories which it burns even if you do not do anything in the day. Now, where do these calories come from? Well, all your organs, your heart, kidney, liver, lungs, pancreas, everything burns so many calories on an everyday basis because they are functioning even if you are not. And these calories are called the resting metabolic rate. Yes, this is the metabolism that we keep talking about. So, metabolism, as I said, is the energy that you burn in the background processes. And do you want to know how much that is? Well, that is 70% of your total calorie burnout of the day. Now, that is a lot. The problem is that we underestimate that while we are planning the diet for ourselves. And these calories are the ones which you have to consume no matter how sedentary you are. So, even if you're sleeping for 24/7, you will still have to eat some calories because of your background processes. And how much is that? For females, it's roughly between 1200 to 1400 kilocalories, and for males, it is roughly between 1500 to 1800 kilocalories. And trust me, that is a lot of food. And when you plan your diet, if you do not eat enough to support your metabolism, then what will happen is that your body, your brain, will look for avenues from where it can take energy. And where will it find the energy? Well, first it will take energy from the muscle and then it will go to fat. And this is the process because of which if you are eating less calories, you will keep losing your muscle mass. Now, what is the harm in losing muscle mass? Muscle is the component which gives you strength. Muscle is the component which makes sure that your bones are healthy. Muscle is the component which helps you eat more and still lose weight. So you do not want to lose on your muscle, do you? Second, thinking that calorie in is equal to calorie out. Now, why that is the wrong thing? Because every calorie is different. So if I give you an example, if I give you a cup of ice cream, that will have somewhere around 400 calories. But on the other hand, if I give you a proper main course meal, which will have rice, some lentil or chicken, plus some vegetables, plus curd, which is like a whole full-fledged meal, it will also have similar calories. But do they provide same amount of nutrition? Well, hell no. So, if you are among those people who are like, oh my god, I ate these many calories in the breakfast, oh my god, I ate these many calories in the lunch, oh my god, I ate these many calories in the dinner. Well, wait, do not think only about the calories. Think about how much nutrition you got per unit of the calorie. And if that is high, you are probably not doing anything wrong. Third, doing too much of cardio in the pursuit of losing weight fast. Now, what is the problem with that? If you are among those people who want to go running in the morning, then cycling in the evening, then some yoga in the afternoon, and all of those things, then you need to pause and think about fitness as an overall holistic picture. So when we talk about fitness has 5 components. Your cardiovascular endurance, so how healthy is your heart, for how long can you run? How much is your muscle strength, how much weight you can lift? How much is your muscle endurance? So keep lifting the weight, but how many times you can actually, do the repetitions. Fourth is your flexibility. Can you bend forward without hurting your back? is the body composition. So body composition is how much muscle and how much fat you have in your body. So the ideal way of the workout would be that you always talk to a trainer, because the trainer is going to assess the kind of workout you require, what are your strengths, your weaknesses, and accordingly he or she will plan a workout for you which will actually work as per your goals. And if you are among those people who are thinking, dude, who cares about fitness? All I want to do is lose weight fast. Well, even then you need to pause a bit, because if you are doing too much of any of these, then you will also miss out on the rest of the 4. But giving you the common example which generally people do is that they focus too much on the cardio. The problem with that is that when you do too much of cardio, you again burn up a lot of your muscle. And when you burn up your muscle, your bone strength is also going to be affected. Your metabolism is also going to be affected. And your eating capacity is also going to be affected. And we do not want that in the process of losing weight, you have loose skin as well. Do you? I don't. So, have an overall picture for your fitness and do not punish your body in the pursuit of losing weight. Fourth, thinking that only protein is the one which is going to create a weight loss. Now, why this is wrong? Because if you're not combining your protein with the right amount of carbohydrates, then it's like utilizing someone with CEO level capabilities as a peon. Now, I'll explain what does that mean. If you remember, we studied in class 5th the functions of carbohydrates. Now, what are the functions? The first function is that carbohydrates provide us energy. Second function is that carbohydrates create a protein sparing action. Now, what does that mean? Protein sparing action means that carbohydrates will give us energy and hence will spare the protein for its original job, that is muscle building. Now, why will protein give us energy? Because if our body doesn't have enough of carbohydrates, then it breaks down protein for energy. Yes, there is a provision in our body for that as well. Now, there is one more problem with this approach. If you are having too much of protein, then your body will try to save whatever it can out of that protein. But the saving will not be done in the form of protein. It will be done in the form of fat. So yes, protein excess can also cause you to gain fat. And in fact, in the pursuit of losing weight, people also go to the extremes of certain kind of diets. In fact, not against anything, but I'm not sure if you heard of this news. But it is just that somebody used a diet which is specifically for a therapeutic purpose for weight loss, because the market claims that it causes weight loss, and it went wrong. So the ideal way to plan your food is to plan all your macros in your diet, which is carbohydrate, protein and fat. And the 5th weight loss mistake is that we neglect the importance of sleep. Yes, sleep is highly important in order to lose weight also. Now, if you want to learn about sleep in details, then I would highly recommend that you watch this video. But why it is important and where it fits in the whole equation? Well, when we work out, it is the quantified damage that we do. Then, after we eat, that is the raw material that we provide for that damage repair. But the repair happens when we sleep. Now, how does that work? Our brain has a small alarm clock kind of a thing in it, which is called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. How it works is that it is triggered by the light of the sun. So when it is the daytime, it will tell our body to produce an activity hormones. And when the sun sets, it will activate all the relaxation hormones. And that is how it triggers our body to repair the whole system when we are sleeping. And that process takes around 3 to 4 hours, and that process starts within 3 to 4 hours of the sunset. So the ideal time for body repair is somewhere between 10 to 11 to say 2 3 a.m. And that's what we need to take care of when sleep is concerned. So these are the basic 5 mistakes that we do during weight loss, and I hope there was at least one new mistake that you found out. If yes, please write me in the comments below which one it was. And if you know anyone who is stuck in the rut of weight loss and weight gain, and they are just stuck there for no reason and they're really working hard, then this video can be really helpful for them, and I would highly recommend that you share it with them so that they can also get to know where they're going wrong, so that their efforts can go in the right direction. So I request you to be a fit foodie, and while you wait for my next week's amazing video, I have this whole playlist dedicated to weight loss, which I am tagging over here. So I would highly recommend that you check this out, and I will see you next week. Till then, remember, I love you unconditionally. Bye.